They didn't keep us in Argentina, obviously. They quickly put us on another plane and sent us to Montevideo. Montevideo turned out to be wonderful. I say wonderful, obviously, under the circumstances. We arrived on Montevideo Airport, and by this time, it's probably safe to say that the world's press had arrived at Montevideo Airport as well. So for us guys, you know, young lads, we came out of the airport. There were reporters, cameras, everything all over the place, all wanting to get to hear what had happened. They put us straight into a coach, police escort through Montevideo to, I believe it was probably the largest and best hotel in Montevideo, which they had pretty much cleared out just to put us into. We were there for about 4 days, but when we arrived, we were told we could have what we wanted, got some great steaks and everything. Obviously, we were pretty hungry by this time. We were all buying lots of alcohol and drinking many beers. And anyway, this went on for about a day and a half, 2 days. And I have to say that we were told, right, we can't have it free anymore. You've got to give your name every time you purchase something, and we'll pay for it when you get back. So as you can imagine, most people were using the name Margaret Thatcher or something along those lines, which did make us smile because we thought, yeah, they can't even pay for us. Can't even have a freebie now, like, you know. But we were told not to speak to anybody, not to show our faces outside the hotel, and to keep away from the windows. I did go to the windows on the hotel on Montevideo, and of course it got picked up by the cameras. And funnily enough, obviously families at home had no information about what was happening, because obviously this had all happened within the space of 2 days. And my mum saw me on the TV in the hotel window in Montevideo, which she said was a great relief. So yeah, we were there for about 4 days, 3 or 4 days, I can't remember exactly. Living life like kings, and then unfortunately for us at that time, we were flown back to UK in one of the RAF planes. We came back to UK. The one thing that does stick in my mind about that flight back is when we were probably about an hour outside of UK, obviously we were on we were quite euphoric really. We were, you know, great, we've got out of this, you know, we've come back, we've got, you know, live to fight another day. There was an announcement that they'd got Margaret Thatcher on the radio, on the intercom. And we're all thinking, oh, great, like, you know, Prime Minister's going to give us a chuck up and all this sort of thing. And all she wanted to say was, when you land in UK, do not speak to the press, do not have anything to do with anybody, do not say anything at all. She didn't want us to speak to the press because obviously we'd known it was happening for 3 months prior to it actually taking place, which when you look at it, why didn't they reinforce the Falkland Islands before that? And the invasion would never have happened, to be quite truthful.